In this lesson we're going to look at the crop tool. Now the crop tool is this little guy here, third one down left hand side. It doesn't have any other features in terms of other tools tucked in behind it, so there's no little black arrow at the corner. In terms of the tool itself, you've got a width and height dialog box up here in the options and also resolution, so you can crop to a specific width and height and also add resolution. And when we were talking about resolution earlier on, I mentioned the crop tool as another way of actually adjusting the image's overall size, either by downsampling or upsampling. And this is where you can basically do it. The other thing I want to point out to you is this front of image button. Now this could be quite useful in that if you click front image, it actually places in the values of the image in front of you here, basically. So for example, this is 42 inches by 28, like so. If I press clear, that clears the data. But if I get into image and image size, untick resample image and set that to 209, you'll now see I have a 14 by 9. If I click OK and then click front image, you'll notice that data has now been transferred because I've altered the image size. And this means that you could go in and crop this image and we could lose quite a lot of the surrounding information, but by cropping into it with a specific size and resolution, I'm going to interpolate the image up the way. I'm going to upsample it. So if I double click on that, it will jump out at me because I've cropped it to 14 by 9. So I've actually cropped it to the same size it was. Because effectively I've zoomed into it, it's actually cropped up the way. And if you check in image size, you'll see it's now 14 by 9, even though I've cropped information away. If I reset the image by doing revert, like so, the best way to crop an image is to actually go in and clear the values and just do what we call a straight optical crop. And when you do this, you can move the bounding box in any direction you want. It's not restricted to a specific width and height, so you can size it in, position it, and leave a little bit of space like so. And when you crop like this, all this extraneous information here, the stuff that's darkened off, will be cropped away, and what you'll be left with is what's inside. So if I double click inside and then do image size, you'll now see it says 34 by 24 at 72, whereas before it was 43 inches wide. So in this lesson I'm going to go through this in detail, break it all down for you, and we're also going to look at things like cropping and rotating at the same time, and some other features and goodies.